Very few people are ever able to wear their skates to work. I not only have the chance, but I must skate Toronto's business district and film some rolling shots. It's high time I've made a video with more impact than the last for my client, Bodsley Real Estate. For them, I've been shooting a video of every neighborhood possible in Toronto. Well, Central Toronto, Metro Toronto. It's a dream job and a taxing job. My usual camera gear and rig weigh in around 50 pounds. On a day shoot, I sometimes set my camera up over 300 separate times for about 400 shots, a quarter of which I will actually use after 30 hours of editing. Of course, the budget does not allow for Hollywood-style cranes or time to set up rail shots, shooting permits, and the like. It's pure run and gun. I'm seeking a mix of aesthetically pleasing and informative images. If I bust my ass and have some strokes of luck, the video should look simple, like it was easy to do. Today I'm tired of the same old camera shticks. Pans, tilts, focus pull, again. I'm on the prowl with the GoPro, hoping to mimic big crane or dolly shots if only for a few seconds. Packing light means I get rewards after bouts of shooting. Some pavement patterns and stair rips are way better than the coffee and cashews that will fill my breaks on the edit. I'm not stopping on any corporate property today. I will not be scolded, moved on. I want to be the boss today. Security barred cloak activated. Pro Skater's Place, a Pinto Pony Productions sponsor, is a great place to get the wheels I'll talk about a little later. They are also the go-to place for Seba, Gyro, and a host of street-worthy skates. I love some of the frame colors. My own blue frames remind me of the BMX parts I saved up for as a runt. I'm very particular about my colors. Pro Skater's Place knows this better than anyone. All right, proper dandy, aren't you? This is cool. Dominic, a fellow city skater, and May, a skier, flagged me down. They knew me from my channel, so we talked skating a bit. Dom asked a great question. If the more expensive wheels were actually more cost-effective. The answer was an easy yes. For 25% more than the cheapest wheels I could find, the gyros have lasted at least 2 or 3 times longer. They are reasonably priced wheels with extremely high performance. I could have talked to these enthusiastic athletes for a while, but I'm on a mission today. Duty calls.
Look, I am a giant, Toronto. I am your leader. Give me all your money, and make nice comments on my video. Do it now. I'm big.
I love this project for many reasons. The primary one being that we are documenting the way life is in Toronto today. It's why I try to include as many people as possible when I'm shooting with the Canon camera. It's almost a sacred duty to annoy the world, yet capture them now, as they are, how they look today, what they wore, how they moved, how the street felt in 2014, what cars or bikes they drove. To me, it's a mix of writing a historical text and gathering specimens. I would love for someone to have plopped a camera down on a street in Yorkville in the 70s and just let it run for an hour or two, so I could really know what Canadian hippies looked like. Were they groovy? Did they still wear plaid?
No, man, it's not about being groovy. It's about social consciousness, dude. You weren't there, man. You don't know.
The most difficult part of this job, paradoxically, is the human element. From what I've seen in the last 2 years, no person will ever convince me that there is no such thing as a pronounced sense of presence, the sixth sense of feeling observed in some people. There are those who hate the camera, others who love it, and most are indifferent. Indifference is what I seek today. This is more about landscape than people. Observing from within the skate bubble is very enjoyable. Very comfortable. Alrighty, I've shared my opinion before about Toronto's waterfront. How I infer that it is nothing short of a piece of shit. Still, there are ways to film where it doesn't stink up the video. Oh yeah, check this out. Very higgledy-piggledy. But actually, it's never looked better. This is the only part of the district I'm filming that requires, let's call it, extremely selective editing. For the most part, the rest of downtown and Bay Street corridor offers too many choices for a humble run-and-gunner. I'm not sure how many ferries crossed to the island on this day, but by the look of this guy is right to run. He did make it, by the way. Toronto's Union Station has been a mess for ever. Longer than 5 years, and I would give it a few more. These rolling clips of the building won't make it to the final, I'm afraid. I'm thinking, maybe I can cut out the construction if I point at this wall. Nice wall, that. They're gonna love the wall.
I am a giant again. I better watch my head on that bridge built for punies. Small is so gross.
That shot turned out pretty smooth after applying a steady filter. Might have 3 seconds there too. Minus the giant voice. When hopping these blocks, I always think of Q*bert, the 80s video game. It was way better than Frogger. That game stressed me out. Maybe that's why I'm such a cautious lane hopper. I'm not suggesting you wear your skates to work, especially if you're employed as a jeweler, surgeon, or a chef. I especially don't want my damn barber on wheels. No skates and scissors, Larry. One or the other. What about dentist? Or an optometrist? Especially not Moyle.